Welcome back YouTube, VST here, Venus Tech. This is my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and I'm running the latest One UI 5, Beta 5. So this is, I would say, like almost the final product, guys. Samsung started also the One UI 5 program for the Z Flip and Z Fold. Some of the older phones like the Note 20 and etc. are getting it, and we are here together to really test all the new things. But since this was released first in China, guys, yeah, I had to dig up some information. Now, first, changelog, guys. Apparently, they fixed the issue that the watch plugin was forced to close. They fixed the problem of the camera autofocus failure. So, okay, here we already have something that has been fixed that we can test, and this is the autofocus on the camera. Some other issues have been fixed as well, like the phone restart issue, the inability to add fingerprints, and also having no unlock sounds. And they also removed the Bixby text call. Now, I'm reading also some very bad news, guys. For the Note 20 series, they apparently removed also Google Discover, which luckily is not the case in my phone here. But enough is enough. I also read that they apparently also improved the animations, and I'll let you know why people think so. But first things first, guys, what is this version? It is the version ZVJA, all right? So it runs with the October security patches, and this is probably, guys, 99% the ready product. Now back to the animations. People are saying that Samsung tweaked the animations one more time. Why do they think so? Because, guys, they have also updated the version of the One UI Home, the launcher. Now we have version 14.0.011. And you know that lately I've been trying to test all the animations. Apps opening, closing, recent manual, just rotating the phone, everything animation related, guys, I do test on this channel specifically for Samsung. And of course, I am going to do the same now with this phone. This time though, I will take an unorthodox approach, guys. Let me explain. Usually when I test the animations like the folder opening and even like apps running, guys, you can just see them in real time. And I'm also shooting 4K 60, you know, for your best viewing pleasure. What I do later when I edit the video, guys, I have to manually slow this down, but it doesn't really feel so natural. This time around, I'm gonna use another idea, guys. Actually, it was somebody from you just letting me know under the comments in one of my videos, guys. I will go now into my developer options where we have all the animation settings like the window animation scale, the transition animation scale, and the animator duration scale. And the standard setting is 1x. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna use right now 10x. I'm gonna use the maximum that is the slowest one, guys, because what I want to check together with you is first how those animations look like. Okay, first we do that. We just see really if the problem is with the speed of the animation, because my theory is that it's not the speed, guys, it's something else, right? And then what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go back to 1x and then we just do also a full proper test. So I'm not going to artificially slow down the video, but instead, yeah, just let's enjoy, guys. Now, let me just try to show you the notifications. All right, 10x. Very beautiful, very slow, guys, so that we can really have an idea what happens, okay? And why is this important? Because we can only understand what the issue is if we really slow things down to a level that we see, okay, this might be the problem, right? Like this transition or this connecting piece of animation, okay? Now let me just show you guys something else that I discovered. Let me open the folder. All right, very beautiful, by the way, with the background blurred. Now see what happens when I close the folder, guys. Just before the animation dies, I think it randomly changes the shape from like this square box that we have right now, okay, to something that is a bit weird. See here, boom. And this is kind of like the standard layout for the Samsung folders in One UI 5. And this happens everywhere. So we have this very beautiful, almost like square rectangle box. And when I just go outside, see here, boom. All right, so I'm not sure. Can this be one of the reasons why we have stutter? I'm not sure. But I observed this, right, while I was just slowing this down to 10x, guys. So 10x, and I was just thinking, okay, I need to show this to you guys. But so far, I'm not observing any signs of stutter. Because if the animation will stutter at this slower speed, it will mean that the problem is somewhere else, like very, very deeply buried somewhere inside One UI. Let me show you something else, guys. One of the famous animation that at least causes problems on my Samsung phones, accessing the home screen setting. All right, this time it was almost perfect. I'm gonna do this one more time. And this is the beauty of animations when they're slowed down, specifically the One UI animations. They're really very good, guys. I like them. So see here, okay? This icon is popping up like this. All right, and I'm gonna do this one more time, guys. We have to agree it doesn't look so bad. So let me just try to show you something else. Let me just try to open one application, okay? So I'm gonna open Telegram. We have this folder popping up right now. Opening Telegram, and you see, guys, it was not perfect, even at this very slow speed. So let me now just go back. For some reason, this animation is not slowed down, but when I open the application, we can again see that this little crazy stutter. See here, okay, it stutters. All right, let me just try to open also some other application. Let me just try to open, for example, TikTok. Okay, opening it from here. Okay, and then we can scroll down a bit. All right. Now, guys, this is what I have observed. Now, let me just go and show you my Google screen. Okay, see? Sometimes it is not really perfect. Else, I think navigation to the home screen is quite okay. And this probably explains it why here we never face problems. Because although I slowed down, guys, all the animations, that's here not an animation. It's just a very simple, like, home screen scrolling. So this here is not an animation, but this here will be an animation. And this is the reason why I slowed down. Now let's see what will happen with the recent tasks. See again, guys. Usually this is a very nice animation, very perfect animation, but when it's slowed down, initially it fails. It just lags and stutters. See one more time here. Okay, you see this like micro lag and micro stutter, and then boom, it's all rendered. Not a problem at all. Why? So honestly, at this point of time, I don't know what the issues are. Really, I don't know. But what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to change back everything to One X and then restart my phone and show you everything the way it should be. All right, I did set everything back to One X, and of course, I also restarted my phone. And guys, now back to the normal speed, we are going to test the animation. The way Samsung think they should be, the way Samsung think we should experience them. I will wait, of course, just to make sure that my phone is fully loaded. And when that's the case, I think it is, we can start. So first things first, okay, home screen settings. See what I mean, guys? It's not perfect. It's not ideal, right? And I don't want this to sound like a complaint. And by the way, I have still some services starting, but yeah, I mean, nevertheless, that's a powerful phone. All right, now it's a bit better. Now it's a bit better, but still not perfect, guys. I just got the message. All right, I will repeat the test so that we know I'm not just giving the phone some hard time. So one more time, okay? Still not perfect though. Right, Google, maybe a bit better. Now notifications. And now quick settings. All right, this is, I think, very, very nice. Let's see the search here. Okay, also nice. Going back, perfect. Now folder opening and closing. This one works, by the way. I think Samsung nailed that one. Okay, opening the folder, closing. This is quite nice with all the blur and etc. And now let's try to open some applications. Let me just try to open Telegram. Okay, when you're using like One X, guys, it feels so quick. And by the way, even when I open the folder, we cannot really see how the folder really transitions from this box, this rectangle here, to this like weird shape. And I do believe that maybe this causes the stutter. But am I sure? No, I'm not. Telegram. Or let's open Facebook. Okay, not perfect at all, guys. Now let's open TikTok. Let's just do some scrolling there. Okay. Exit TikTok. Let's open also Instagram. All right, waiting a bit. Okay, now let's just go outside. One more time, outside. Nah, still stutters, guys. Okay, now let me take the phone in the hand and try to open the camera. Okay, closing the camera, opening the camera. This used to be very bad on the S21 Ultra, guys, until they fixed it. It is much better, but it's still far from perfect. And I'm really disappointed, guys. I know that these things are not so dramatic and it seems like nitpicking, but this should be perfect. the case is not like this, guys. It's still not perfect. And I do have the focus enhancer, guys. Let me just try to see. They said that they fixed some problem with the focus. I never had problem with the focusing, but okay. Yeah, let me just see. Seems to be quite nice right now, like, okay. And I think also focus tracking seems to be working. Yeah. Recent menu, guys. Recent task. It's very, very flawless. Like some of these animations, they're really killing it. And this is what I cannot understand. How come that some of the animations are really perfect? And how come that some of the animations are not perfect? And I really want Samsung to fix this once and for all. Yeah, and then we probably just stop doing videos about animations. But until they're there, we are gonna do videos like this, guys. Else, the phone feels snappy now with this latest beta. I would say they're trying to get closer, but you know, they're not there. They're not there. I cannot really tell you guys something else. I cannot really say it's perfect because it's not. Camera opening, camera closing. See, guys, even the camera opening and closing. I mean, that's really far from flagship, because you know why? Flagship should mean perfect. That's not perfect, guys. Okay, let me just try to switch the lens. Okay, closing it, opening it, closing it. Yeah. And it's really so guys, so strange, because they have things like this and all these pop-up windows, and they do work quite well, you know, and a lot of other systems don't have this. But if they don't have the idea how to fix the animations once and for all, Samsung will just get hit, you know, hit after hit, guys. People will really try to move and use Oppo, use Xiaomi, use iPhones, whatever, right? See here, okay, see here, guys. Not sure what happens here, but this is really far from perfect. But guys, this is really why I'm focusing so much now on this test, because everything pretty much else works on the One UI 5 on the Beta 5. If you have any specific requests, I will do, of course, a follow-up video, right? Just let me know what you want me to test. But most of the other things do work, I think, flawlessly. And it's just this, guys. And see, by the way, that's a bug, by the way. See what I did, guys. That's absolutely a bug. Now, somehow I'm stuck with the wallpaper being blurred. Yeah, this means that it's not really perfect. I was really hoping that we're gonna get like something like 95% of the ready product, but this right now is absolutely buggy, guys. Let me just try to close it. See, I mean, the blur is still there. Okay, anyway, I got the phone to bug somehow, but that's understood. It's still a beta. And without the blur, guys, see, without the blur, so much better. Let me just try to open it. Yeah, but the opening and the closing animations are really awful when they stutter, and I'm not sure why they cannot execute it straight. Camera opening, camera closing. Okay. Yeah, and now my background restores. All right, guys, so it is absolutely clear that this is really far from a finished product, and I really hope that they are not going to push it like this. Sorry to be here like the party breaker, but they need to work more to deliver. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. If that's the case, guys, show some support, subscribe for the channel. Please, you and your family stay safe until we meet in one of my next videos. And with that said, PST over.